What's up, guys? Welcome back to El Merengue Culé. Obviously, I'm not happy. This is a very tough video to make, but I felt like it was necessary because of how bad Real Madrid played. It felt like there was a little magic. You know, I felt like going into the game, there was something. The way that we ended the season, the way that everything had been going out, and obviously there was like the big question because of how good were we going to play without Sergio Ramos? How much of an impact was it actually going to make on the team? And I really felt like Varane was going to be able to step up. I felt like Casemiro was there to kind of guide the team. You know, the leadership from Real Madrid doesn't just come from Sergio Ramos, and I really felt like someone else was going to step up. But it was the absolute complete opposite. From the beginning of the game, I'm used to Real Madrid playing slow. Whenever they play big teams, they like to start out slow, you know, analyze the team, assess their playing style, find their weakness and how to penetrate it. And so they did just that. They started out the game pretty slow. And then, unfortunately, you know, obviously, I'm sure you have already watched the game. And if you haven't, we also have like our reaction video that you can go watch. But Varane, he lost his mind, held onto the ball for too long, lost it to Gabriel Jesus, and we basically just handed Manchester City a goal within the first 10 minutes. And the team didn't know how to bounce back. And that is exactly where a player like Sergio Ramos could have made a massive difference. It's really unfortunate that such a thing had to happen. Varane wasn't focused, but Real Madrid was still in the game. And then Benzema was able to tie it up, and we had everything to play for ourselves. We had, like, it was in our hands. But Real Madrid never woke up. Real Madrid didn't wake up. Zidane didn't wake up. Minutes kept on going by, and no response from Zidane. I personally, I'm super shocked that Vinicius Jr. didn't even play. A player who I thought was going to be absolutely key against this Manchester City team. But also merit to Manchester City. I think they played a phenomenal game. Kevin De Bruyne, Sterling, they showed their class. They're a wonderful team, and honestly, you know, they're a wonderful team, and they have definitely a lot to look forward to in the rest of this Champions League. I think the final thoughts are just of how poorly we played. Like, it really feels like we self-destructed ourselves out of this Champions League. The second goal too, Varane had so much time to just clear the ball out, decides to just head it back to Courtois, right into the feet of Gabriel Jesus, so he can just tap it in. It's a tough game to digest, for sure. I think, you know, I want to leave the game with my head held high, but just because of how bad Real Madrid played it, it's tough. It's tough. You know, with that being said, I still think Real Madrid had a pretty good season overall. Unfortunately, they didn't give it the best, and I think as a Madridista, you always expect Real Madrid to fight till the end. I think that's in their DNA. That's one of like the biggest characteristics of Real Madrid. We never give up, and we fight till the end. And I mean, with 15 minutes left, for like one of the first times like ever, I felt like the team was already done. I sat back myself. There was no intensity. You know, even when the game ended, we went and watched the Juventus one to finish watching them off. They also were down and ended up getting eliminated. But with them, you just got a different vibe. You know, they were still pressing for it. They were fighting for it. With Real Madrid, it just looked like they had no idea where to even find any openings, any passes. Like, there was just absolutely no intensity, which just kind of leaves me pretty frustrated with how that game went out. And I mean, I went into this game with the mentality that knowing Real Madrid had a very tough task. You know, losing 2-1 at home to Manchester City and then going in there without Sergio Ramos, they had an uphill battle to fight. And I was prepared for, a potential defeat. It was very possible. But I think where I get my, the bitter feeling, the bitter taste is just how poor Real Madrid played this game. Anyways, guys, it's tough. Like I said, it's tough being a Madridista and kind of digesting this. But I personally think that you should have your head. But I personally feel like you should have your head held high. We had a good season. We have still a lot to look forward to. You know, that's all I got for this. That I just wanted to kind of give a quick analysis, quick video describing my emotions. I didn't want to extend the reaction video for too long. If you haven't watched the reaction video, I highly suggest that you go check that out. You know, it's a tough one for Real Madrid, but I'm sure if you're a Barcelona fan watching this, then you'll find some joy in it. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching this video. I will see you next video. As always, we're doing a Barcelona-Napoli game tomorrow, so please be on the lookout for that. If you made it this far, please make sure you drop a like, at least for Real Madrid's La Liga season, the only thing we have left to hang on to. Subscribe to keep up to date with all our videos. Next season, we're going to be fresh here at El Merengue Culé. With that being said, guys, I will see you next video, and peace out.